Hi, my name is Jean-Pierre Nadal and I'm a student in bachelor program at College of America and Southern New Hampshire Universities. In this short video, I'm going to talk about three branches of the government, brief history of two system parties that are currently dominating in the United States, and also I'll come back talking about the process in which a bill passes through in order to become a law.
My name is Jean-Pierre. I'm a student in the Bachelor of Arts program with College of America at Southern New Hampshire University. I'm conducting this interview as part of my academic work. With your consent, I will record this interview and use the information in a street interview I'm working on for a Contribute to a Society project. The interview will be recorded to create a street interview and submit to College for America so that my project can be evaluated. This recording will be used only for this purpose. This interview information will be temporarily stored in College for America online evaluation system, to which only the evaluation and the College for America staff will have access. Do you have any questions about what I have today?
So this interview you're going to try to take, is it going to be like that specific time or depends on?
Yeah, it has specific time, but at this time I'm asking you whether you agree that you can take the video.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, if you don't have any question and you are willing to help me to take this interview, you can did this and approve that you are agree with me.
Okay. I, James, give my informed consent to participate in this interview to be recorded and used as part of the students' academic work.
I, Francis, give my information consent to participate in this interview to be recorded and used as part of the students' academic work.
Thank you.
So, the first question I have for you is, what are the three branches of government?
The first one is the judiciary, another one is the legislative, the third one is the executive.
What does each government branch do?
The executive, I think, is to implement the law, to see if the law is working or people are abiding by the law. And then the legislative is to make laws, while the judicial is the one responsible for punishing those people who go astray of the law.
We have executive, judicial, and legislative. Okay, that's good. What does each branch do? I don't know.
So let us start by three branches of government. So let us start with the legislative branch. The legislative branch is made up of House of Congress, House of Representative and Senate. The main role of these people, it is to make the laws. So there is also executive branch. Executive branch is made up of the president, vice president, and the members of cabinet. What they do, they approve the law that is given by the legislative branch. And the third one is judiciary branch. Judiciary branch is made up of high courts and low courts around the country. What they do, they try to connect the law approved by the executive branch and see where it is connected to the constitution of the country. So actually that's how these branches are connected. One branch has the law, it's law when the other one has approved something. For example, for the law, when the law is provided by legislative to executive branch have to agree upon the law or refuse it. So in the judiciary branch, it has also to connect it to the constitution of the country to see see whether the law is good, is better for the country. So actually, these branches, there is no one is powerful than the others. They all have power, and they all have limited power. You can take an example of the process of a bill to become a law. The legislative branch makes a law, and that law it can't be recognized or it can't be taken by the country without the intervention of executive branch. The executive branch decides whether the bill is good for the country, and then they sign agreeing up on it or they refuse it. And to make it clear, when the legislative branch, which is composed by Senate and House of Representatives, when they have 2/3 of the votes, it can become a law without the contribution of the president or the executive branch. So what they do at the judiciary branch, they try to connect it with the constitution of the country. So that's how the legislative branch connect to each other and how they share the power.
As you know, we have two major parties, Democrats and Republicans. Can you name the third one?
The third one, is it minor?
Okay. You know, we have Democrats, Republicans, the major party in our country. And do you know the third one? The third party?
I don't know.
So let us talk about two system parties that are dominating currently in America, and we come at the end by talking about the impact of third parties and their influence in election and taking some measures. So actually, long time ago, there was two parties dominating. There was federalism and anti-federalism in 1970s. So federalism, they favored the constitution. They say that there should be a central government which is powerful. Whereas anti-federalism, they oppose that constitution. They don't agree that there should be a powerful central government. One of the persons who have tried to introduce this federalism was Alexander Hamilton, was Secretary of Treasury. He thought that there should be collection of taxes, anything that related to the money. And whereas anti-federalism, which was introduced by Thomas Jefferson and James Madison, they say that they focused on the farmers and planters. At the end, this anti-federalism, before 1980, Federalism Party, it was dominating, but after that, it started disappearing, and anti-federalism, which also known as Democratic Republican Party, started dominating from 1800. And then, because this was also known as Republican Party, I mean anti-federalism was also known as Republican Party, later it is split out, it's divided into two parties, Democratic Party and Republican Party. That is where Republican Party and Democratic Party have come from. In the country, we still have those parties, the dominating one. So, but we don't have, even though we have the dominating one, we have also third parties. Here, I mean different parties which are apart from that. So, actually, the role of these three parties is to create the elections. It helps the two candidates of dominating parties, I mean Republican and Democrats, to do not dominate in the election, to do not take a lot of votes. They try to balance, they try to gain some votes and then avoid domination of those two parties. They also influence the ruling government takes some measures when there's something which is happening in the country, like something bad, they influence, they say that is not going well, and then the ruling government or the ruling party it comes to its attention and try to work on it.
You know, the basic process by which the bill is the one that is passing by the parliament, members of the parliament, and then when the president approves it, that's when it becomes a law. Okay, thank you very much. Welcome. The basic process in which a bill becomes a law. I think a bill becomes a law when it is approved by the public. They have to vote the bill.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm going to talk about the process in which a bill becomes a law. Actually, when a person presents a bill, that person is called a sponsor. When it's a group of people, they call it sponsors. And the people who support the bill, they are called co-sponsors. So, when the person introduced that bill, it is started to be debated on. Both chambers of Congress might debate on that, but it might start with one chamber and then shift back to the another chambers when it is passed. For example, if House of Representatives debated on this bill and then passed, they move it to the Senate. And the Senate, when they debated on it and then they voted on it and it passed, they present it to the president or the executive branch, where the president might approve it to be legalized or not. And once the president says not, that bill becomes a law. And when it becomes a law, we go back to the House of Parliament or House of Congress, and it got 2/3 of the votes. It can become a law immediately. Thank you very much. This is the process in which a bill becomes a law.